Your free swing analysis will show the same fault every time. It doesn't matter if you're shooting 85 or 105. If your miss is a slice or a weak pull, the diagnosis is almost always identical. You're coming over the top. That single flaw is costing you distance, consistency, and strokes on every round you play. Here's the good news. There's one cue that fixes it, and you can start practicing it tonight. Let me tell you why this fault is so hard to shake. When golfers get a swing analysis, whether it's free at a local golf event or a paid session with a teaching pro, the most common finding among weekend players is the same. The club is traveling from outside the target line, cutting across the ball at impact. The slice you see in the air is just the symptom. The over-the-top swing path is the root cause, and here's the trap. Most golfers spend years trying to fix the slice without ever addressing the path. They aim further left, they close the club face, they try to swing faster through it. Maybe they try a new grip. Nothing sticks because none of it touches what's actually happening during the downswing. This is the fault that keeps 90% of weekend golfers stuck at the same handicap year after year. The fix is simpler than you'd think. It's a single sequencing cue, and once you feel it, the whole swing starts to make sense in a way it never did before. Let's talk about what over the top actually looks like. At the top of your backswing, instead of the club dropping naturally into what instructors call the slot, the delivery zone just inside the target line, your arms and upper body fire outward and over the ideal swing plane. The club approaches the ball from the outside, traveling across the target line from right to left. That path produces a slice when the face is open to the path, and a pull when the face matches it. Either way, you're wiping across the ball instead of compressing it. But here's what most golfers completely miss. Over the top isn't a hands problem or a grip problem. It's a sequencing problem. Your downswing starts from the top, meaning your upper body and arms initiate the move rather than your lower body leading first. When the arms go first, they can only go one direction, outward. Here's the root cause in one sentence. Your downswing starts from the top, not from the ground. Every efficient, powerful swing you've ever admired, every tour player you've watched drive it down the middle starts the downswing with a pressure shift from back foot to front foot, hips rotating just before the shoulders. That sequence automatically drops the club into the slot. Without it, the arms take over, and the arms go outside every time. Here's where most golfers make it worse. They're told to swing from the inside, and they force it with their hands. They steer the shaft. They push the club behind them on the downswing and create a whole new set of problems. Blocked shots, flips at impact, the occasional shank that sends everyone on the range looking the other way. You cannot manufacture an inside path by manipulating the shaft with your hands. It has to come from sequencing. Here's the actual fix, one cue that changes everything. Feel your right elbow drop toward your right hip pocket at the very start of the downswing. Not outward, not backward, straight down toward the side of your body like you're tucking it in before anything else moves. That's it. That's the whole fix. When the trail elbow drops first, the club has nowhere to go but inside the target line. Your hips can rotate through freely because the club isn't riding high and cutting across. You drop into the slot. The path goes from slightly inside to square at impact. You compress the ball instead of sliding across it. Right elbow, right hip, that is your one cue. Now let's build a drill around it. This is the pause and drop drill. All you need is your 7-iron set up to a ball normally. Take a 3/4 backswing at half speed, not a full rip, just a controlled turn at the top, pause, a full 1 second stop. Then before your shoulders do anything, consciously drop your right elbow toward your right hip. Let the club follow the elbow. Then complete the swing. 20 repetitions. Slow. No rushing the pause. Here's what you'll notice. It feels completely wrong. The swing will feel short. Your body is going to fight this because it has been using the over-the-top sequence for years and correct feels strange. That awkward feeling is actually the signal that you're in the right position. After 20 pause reps, drop the pause and swing normally, but carry the elbow drops first, feeling into the full swing. 2 things that will go wrong. First, golfers who try this drill start the downswing by turning their shoulders first. The moment the shoulders lead, the arms race outside to keep up with them. Right elbow, right hip, shoulders come second, not first. Second, overcorrecting so far inside that shots fly 30 yards right of target. You're not trying to swing aggressively inside out. You're dropping the club into neutral. The ball will feel like it's starting right of target before curving back. That's a draw. That is exactly what you want. One more thing about practice. Range time only works if you're practicing the right thing. Hitting 100 balls with no specific cue just reinforces existing habits. 20 balls with the pause drill, followed by 20 full swings with the elbow drop trigger, is an actual practice session. Quality reps beat volume every time. If you can get 5 minutes of shadow swings at home, no ball, just the movement, do it every day this week. Your nervous system will accept the new sequence faster than range work alone. Now take it to the course. On the course, don't try to rebuild your swing between shots. Give yourself one pre-shot trigger, right elbow, right hip. Say it quietly in your head as you start the downswing. 1 cue every full swing for 2 rounds. Watch what happens to the shape of your shots. The slice will straighten out or flip to a draw. Contact will feel more solid. You'll stop bleeding balls to the right side. And staying in play is worth more strokes to a weekend golfer than any distance gain you'll find. Let's recap. 1, over the top is a sequencing problem. The upper body fires first, the arms go outside, and the club cuts across the ball at impact. 2, the fix is a single cue. Right elbow drops toward the right hip pocket at the start of the downswing before the shoulders turn. 3, the pause and drop drill locks in the new sequence by giving you a full second at the top to make the right move before the swing completes. Give yourself 2 focused range sessions this week. 20 pause reps before every full swing. By the end of the second session, the slot will start to feel like home, and you'll wonder how you ever swung any other way. Not just on the range, on the scorecard. If you want to speed up this feeling without burning hours on the range, I've been using the Lag Shot 7-iron trainer at home to lock in exactly this elbow drop delivery. It's weighted specifically to teach lag and inside delivery. You feel the slot automatically rather than hunting for it rep by rep. I've linked it in the description below. Lag Shot 7-iron swing trainer, https://www. Amazon.com/DP/B0BR4ZQTZ5. Tag equals CMS 200 2600-20. Subscribe for new tip every week. Next time we're covering the putting mistake that quietly costs most weekend golfers 3 to 5 shots per round without them ever realizing it. You'll want to catch that one. What's your miss right now, slice or hook? Drop it in the comments. And save this video so you have the elbow drop cue ready before your next range session.